Hello and welcome to a new episode of Kiwi Life. It's episode 16, and after last dinner I was so full I had to take a 2 week break. But now I'm back and 1.20 is out. I think I want to update because, as you know, the castle is not done, so we'll probably play maybe even another year in this world. So we're gonna update to 1.20 in this world, I think. But share your opinion if you think we should or not. But I think it's time for a spring break in this world because we've been playing it for a while, and I have some projects I want to do, some small ones, and stuff to clean up. So let's first start with uh, the storage room and clean this up a bit and finish it because, well, all this stuff here, just here, I do want to get rid of it, and all these maps, I do want to get them out of here because they're not intended to be here, but in another room which is not built, but getting a bit full of all these maps. Been trying to map our progress, and this doesn't fit completely, but you'll never know. I did try to redo it a bit because all of this was there already, and it did make backward progress. But let's clean this up a bit. This is much better. So now it's all cleaned up again. No, I've moved the chests with the shulkers over here. And this is the current map we're building. I do want to get rid of the snow on the roof before I lock this in. And I've moved the jukebox over here and the living table over here. I want to do it here, but then I realized this is my infinite water source. And I've added a good thing here, so I can get easily into my redstone to see if it's broken or not, to fix it, and you can also get back here. So that's an easy secret way into the back of the storage system. But with this done, I think it's time to get rid of the snow on the roof. Every time it snows, it gets snowy here, and then on the map it's all white, which I don't like. And as you can see here, I've placed a string over here. Stop it. How are you up there? That worked. But I ran out of string, so that's why this is also snow. So we need to get some more string, and then we'll just put it all over the roof so we can lock in the maps. And that should hopefully do. And it does. So now I have 15 stacks of string and a little bit more. I hope that's enough, so let's get back to our base. I've now finished putting string everywhere, and snow will not be coming back. I also hope the string stops the monsters from spawning. But I'm not sure if it works because the zombies and skeletons keep spawning on here, and I don't want to get dive bombed by a creeper from the roof. But the string is all placed, so now we can lock in the map. If we go in here, take maps, and free glass. This one isn't that special. But that's one map. Then we have the other one, which is also not that special and didn't really change. But then we have the last map, which did really change. So this is weird. But now it's also done. We'll just put these back. And we will leave this string here. I had to get 15 more stacks of string. It wasn't enough. And people with keen eyes maybe have even figured it out looking at my levels. But with this done, I think the cleaning up around the castle is done for now. I do want to keep the sugar boxes there that I've used in the last episode. Now it's time to head over to the village. So if you just fly over there, it's quite a distance. I don't know why I didn't take the portal, but it's a shopping district. And then over here somewhere, find there, I think is the village. Yes. So over here, we have built a couple of houses, but since then, been a while, and I've needed more villagers, so I've just put them in here. I have 2 librarians, one saying infinity, a glass, I needed, and 1 selling silk touch, and also efficiency 4, and this one for food and cakes. I think I call them for the cakes. Or get them fruit. I don't know. I call them too, but I've never built the houses for them. Like for the I did for the cartographers and for the the toolsmith and the weaponsmith and the what's it called, blacksmith, the armorer, and for the masons over there. So I will get the resources for the houses, and then we'll start building. I think I will just get the general resources like spruce, cobblestone, glass. Now we can start building. I've cut down some trees and started planning out the building for the librarians. So I'm thinking of like a bit of a town hall like building, so I have a big middle thing with a clock in the middle, then 2 a big box back the back of it where they will be. So we can house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 villagers in here, which hopefully will be enough. So now it's time to get to building. So we'll build this layer a bit lower, probably 1 layer, and then this part will be a bit higher. I will figure that out. Building is now at least sort of finished. Outside is roughly done. I need to add some, well, handles for the clock, but I will need to do it with armor stands. But the rough shape is done, and some of the details are already in. Above, I'm still keeping the Taiga village look, changing it too much. This is it from the inside, so I've added the lower roof just because the roof is a bit ugly in here. And I'm collecting the bookshelves, but they're 9 emeralds each. Takes a while. I'll start doing the interior, and then we can move in the villagers. And this is some time further. We now have clock handles. It's 9, almost 9 o'clock. If you go inside, I've put in all the villagers, and these doors are there just for now. Then when I want to break it, I can't get out. But I have tried in trying to get some trades. So this is feather falling, section 4, power 5, mending, slipping edge 3, infinity, aqua infinity, and flame, silk touch, and G4. And I'm trying to get trades with the rest. But of course it goes slowly. It takes a while. So while I'll be trading with the rest, let's start building on the other building. And this will be a windmill, it's my ID, where the farmers will be. So I've laid out how big the bottom is gonna be. 5 blocks and a pillar, 1 pillar, 5 blocks, pillar. I have a blocky circle. And we'll go up. And I'll try some things and I'll be back when I've got a good looking building. After some work, I decided to change the size of it, so now it's only 3 blocks between, otherwise it would be enormous. Now it's much more sizable for the village. You have one small windmill, some crop, wheat and some wheat. Here some hay bales, storage. I couldn't figure out how to make the wall look nice, so I just put something in front of it. This is the house. There's some storage outside, some inside. Oh, oops. That I put the villagers. Oh, and yeah, they all sell golden carrots. That's nice, and I can trade potatoes, carrots, and wheat and carrots. So that's also nice if I need to. This is the room. There's a lot of hay bales, but good enough. Now the village looks much better without those ugly temporary storage for the villagers. I can trade more. I have been busy here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So I'll be trading here more often. I need a couple of books. Still, I need some sharpness and things. So, and breaking free I need. And fortune. And maybe some more, which I don't get. But we also we have a lot already. And we now have cats in it. But that's the village done. So let's move to our next project. And our next and last project is gonna be at the raid farm, because this storage won't do anymore. It's just constantly overflow full. Well, not constantly, but the amounts are full, and it's just too much work to take with me after I farmed, because my whole inventory is full. So I want to put a shulker loader in at the end of these, at the beginning, so things get put automatically into shulker boxes. And probably I'll not do this for the evokers, player heads. They will not be filling a shulker box, but all the other things I definitely will do it for. But first I need to move all this out of the way, and then I can start building the shulker loaders. We have some space now, and I've got the resources for it. Probably not enough shulker shells and not enough wood to make all the shulker boxes, but enough to get it started. And this is not my design. I wanted it to be one wide, tileable, so yeah, I'm not good enough for it. So it's made designed by Borgon, like that, and I'll put a link in the description, of course. I tried to make my own, but it's pretty difficult to make a one white tileable one. I probably could have made one which is not tileable, but of course I want one which is, so I'm using his design. Check him out. And well, let's build. I guess we need to build it. Everything is done. I've AFK'd at the shulker farm for a bit. I have mined lots of wood for all the chests needed for shulker boxes. But now everything is filled up with shulker boxes. And some of them I remade with the stuff we had already. And some of the full ones I already put in here. So here are emeralds. And some sugar. And some banners. But we need to prime the system. We'll do that by pushing the button. So push every button. Worry. Pop, pop, pop. Now everywhere should be a shulker box. Put that one in there. Nice, in there already. But this is completely done, and this means also the end of the episode. We did a lot. We cleaned up our base, we cleaned up the village a bit, and we made this sorting system now. This is much easier to use, so we can just take the stuff with us if we need to, instead of taking going in our inventory, loading it into shulker boxes ourselves. That's it. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Share feedback, because I do want to improve, keep improving. And with that said, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. Didn't work, so it's not the end of the episode. I forgot these observers, so I've placed them in now. So now they do work, and I have changed the chests a bit. I put chests there, but I can't put chests there because I can't open them, so I moved them down. Now it is working, so it's time for a better test. But if you want some banners, we've got plenty. And this also already is completely filled up. So yeah. We also have a ton of heads. But I will test it again, and this time it works, so it's the real end of the episode. So again, goodbye.